Hello, Dubai. So, like I've hinted to you a few times, Zach and I have not said goodbye to our life in the UAE. We have been crazy busy between what we're doing here and setting up our place in Bali. Zach and I love where we've been living in Dubai Creek Harbour, which is this incredible area in Dubai. But it's a little on the expensive side, with most one-bedroom apartments now costing over 100,000 dirham a year, which is over 40,000 Aussie dollars. So for us, with how much travel we have planned, plus spending time in Bali, it does not make sense for us to spend this much a year on rent in Dubai. But we do have our businesses based here, so we still need to be in the UAE throughout the year. And instead of coming here in the hottest summer months to get the best Airbnb prices, we did something a little crazy and bought a studio apartment in RAS AL KHAIMAH. Maybe you're like, where the heck is this? Well, it's an hour out of Dubai in a more slower paced but really cool up and coming area. We did buy a bit of a fixer-upper, which Zach will run us through in just a sec, but because of this, we got it at a very reasonable price. And in the end, it's costing us just over 34,000 dirham a year, which is about 14,500 Aussie. So it really made sense for us to do this, as it works out way cheaper than renting, and it's also an investment for us. But if you're still wondering why the UAE and Bali, well, if you didn't know, Bali has a pretty intense wet season from around October to March, making it very hard to want to be there if you can't go outside without getting absolutely drenched. And keep in mind, you do get around everywhere, mostly on scooters. Then, in the UAE, it's kind of the opposite situation. The summer months here, from around May to September, are insanely hot. And trust me, we love the heat, but this is next level. And it's actually a bit of a normal thing for expats to leave the UAE during summer months, especially at its peak. So it sounds absolutely insane, but with our love for Bali, then our work obligations here, it's kind of perfect for us to live between the two. And the seasons swap perfectly. Plus, DXB is one of the most connected airports in the entire world. So with how much travel we do, it's kinda hard to give up living near it. Something I did give up though was actually my carry-on suitcase I got at Emirates. And that's where Carl Friedrich comes in. I have been loving their backpack and handbag so much, I thought it was about time I tried out their Carry-On X suitcase. The shell is made from German-engineered polycarbonate with this beautiful aluminium frame, which makes it feel absolutely indestructible and also sexy. The build quality is so strong, you can tell from the moment you pick it up that it was made to last. Everything from the zippers to the handle feels premium and well thought out. The wheels are Japanese Hinomoto, and if you don't know what that means, basically they're the Rolls-Royce of luggage wheels. It makes navigating my way through busy terminals so much easier and smoother. My favorite thing though is the front compartment. I can grab my laptop, my passport, or anything I need without having to fully open the entire suitcase, which is especially handy at security or when I'm on board. And if you're an avid traveler like me, these little things genuinely make such a difference. Honestly, it's not just a suitcase, it's an investment. Something you buy once and have for life. I also can't get over how stunning this is. I've genuinely had people stop me on board to ask me where my suitcase is from because it looks so luxe. You should definitely go check Carl Friedrich out for yourself. I've put the link in my description below for you. Also, a big thank you to Carl Friedrich for being the sponsor of my video today, because not only are they making incredible products for travelers like me, they're also supporting us. But now let's get back and see what exactly needs changing in our studio apartment.
I know we've seen better days. Life is just a game we play. You hold tight to the world you know. The hardest part is letting go.
Okay, we want everything new, vinyl wrap, be different color, every location we can see. So all of these cupboards need to be new vinyl wrap. We need 2 new doors, one here because water damage, one here, and then also these 2. So 4 in total. These 2 will need to be new. We have 2 mold problem. We need this board, this white board right here, this one replaced. And then we also need this whole panel from here replaced because we have a problem here. Yep. There you go, no good. We're also doing new vinyl wrap here. So we need everything on the outside rewrapped with the door and the frame also wrapped. This door on both sides, because this one, just the back side. This door, both sides, wrap, and then change the color of this as well. Or painting, whatever works best. Into the bathroom, new floor tile, new wall tile everywhere. We change this bath to walk-in shower, and we have glass starting from here, just like this. This will also be new. We are taking this, finish, make new here, this one gone, and new mirror. Also all new roof tiles in here. The supports are fine. We will clean the supports, but all new roof tiles. Also in the kitchen, all new tiles. And then in the kitchen, all of this yellow backsplash. We either need to have this repainted, different color, they are tiles, or maybe there is some wrap that can be put on here as well, whatever is best.
While our contractors get things rolling, Zach and I do need to spend some time shopping as we've got quite a few things we need to get, especially for the bathroom. Now, my idea is to somewhat match things to the new backsplash we're getting for the kitchen, which will be this big marble tile we'll put straight over top of the old yellow ones, as this is actually way more affordable than getting the old ones removed. I'm also keeping things light and bright, of course, by making all the cupboards, wardrobes, and doors white. But then adding black features for all the tapware and handles to match that marble tile. We are doing most of our shopping in Dubai at a place called Dragon Mart, and it seriously has everything and anything you can think of. It's kinda like a real-life AliExpress. We're also swapping out all our plugs to international ones because I swear this is so underrated but makes the world of difference. We also need a new bathroom vanity, and I am just so happy to be shopping already made stuff in physical stores right now. Online shopping is amazing, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to big purchases, and especially things for renovations, I feel like nothing can beat being able to measure and view everything in person before making a decision. Plus, our bathroom is pretty tight, so I'd hate to order something that doesn't fit. It was also a bit of an experience designing some of our furniture in Bali without knowing 100% what it would look like in the end. Even if it saved us some money, as Zach says a lot, is the juice worth the squeeze? But if you haven't actually seen what we've been doing in Bali, I'll link both those videos in the description below for you.
It's our time. Look how we shine. Look how we shine. 'Cause it's our time. Yeah, it's our time. Yeah, it's our time. Look how we shine. It's our time. It's our time.
I'm not gonna lie, we're pretty sad packing up our apartment. There are so many memories and moments here that are really hard to say goodbye to. From cooking together, to having Zach's mum here for Christmas, even starting my YouTube channel, to our beautiful walks. Plus, this was our first place together. Sure, Zach didn't live here full time, but did I really either? With how many flights I was away with Emirates for, I swear cabin crew live part-time in Dubai as well. So I feel like that made it even more special for the times we were both here together. Isn't it wild how many emotions can be linked to a house you live in? Even though we were just renting, it still felt like our home. But Zach is such a sweet soul and mentioned that no matter where we are, as long as we're together, any place feels like home. Plus, I know we're going to create even more exciting memories together in our next place here, that we will probably look back on one day and get super nostalgic over as well. Now, we are taking a lot of our furniture with us, which I am so happy about, not only because of the memories we have with our stuff, but also because I had to go down the Facebook market rabbit hole to try and sell the things we don't really have room for, as we are downsizing from a one bed to a studio. I somehow managed, but I thought Aussies were brutal with negotiating on there, but here is next level. Honestly, I think a lot of people buying are actually wanting to resell it as well, so I get the hustle. I'm just so glad I found someone to actually take them and didn't have to figure out what on earth we'd do with them if we couldn't sell them.
I want my spirit lifted high. I wanna live amongst the stars. Everything I need is here and now. Look at how
Today is when it all happens. We've booked a moving truck and team to help us take all our things up to RAS AL KHAIMAH. We will try and take all the personal and delicate things in the car while they handle all the furniture and boxes, which, can I just say, they are packing for us. These guys are incredible. They're wrapping everything up, even the little things in our kitchen, while also disassembling our bed and lounge and wrapping them up too. Honestly, they're wrapping everything, which is really helping to calm my nerves of potentially having things break in the truck. We've all been there, right? And guess how much it's costing us? 1,300 dirham, which is about 550 Aussie dollars. And not only are they doing all this now, but wait till you see what they do for us on the other end.
everything I need is here and now. Look at how the colors dance around. I could give it all away for free, and it wouldn't even matter. 'Cause all I need is don't need anything but
And that's it. See you later, Dubai, and hello, RAS AL KHAIMAH. Now, just to give you some more info about RAK, because I feel like Dubai is the main place people know when talking about the UAE, but basically, it's another emirate. And there are 7 of these emirates in total in the UAE, with Dubai and Abu Dhabi being 2 others. I kinda see them like different states, but a lot smaller than compared to Australia. For example, our smallest state is called Tasmania and is 68,000 square kilometers. RAK is 2,500. Zach and I have actually been up to RAK quite a few times before, as that's where the biggest mountain range in the UAE is, and its tallest mountain called Jebel Jayas, which, if you didn't know, has some pretty cool things to do. However, we hadn't spent much time in the city area, so before buying our place, we did actually stay at an Airbnb here just to get a feel for the area and building, and as you can imagine, we loved it. It honestly feels so much more relaxing here than in Dubai. The traffic is nowhere near as mental, and we really have everything we need within a 10-minute drive. It's actually crazy to think that this is our new home here in the UAE, and it's ours. We can keep it for as long as feels right without worrying about when the lease is ending or whether rent's going up next year. Dubai Creek Harbour was so special as our first place we lived together, but this feels even more special. Zach works so hard to make sure we're set up, especially after I took the leap of leaving my full-time job. He always dreamed of finding someone who could keep up with his travel life, and there I was. So we needed a setup that lets us keep traveling, but still be smart with what we spend, especially if we're not here year-round. What's wild is, a lot of people see Dubai as super expensive, but there are still some very reasonably priced places here in the UAE that you can buy. And honestly, compared to Australia with the housing costs there, it's actually really hard for people our age to even buy a place these days. Plus, I really don't think we could have even found a studio anywhere in Australia for the price we got ours here. And you know, a lot of people ask me why I left Emirates, but life has these chapters, and each one can be just as exciting as the last, even if others don't think so. All that matters is that you're happy and you're moving in the direction that feels right. That's how I feel. And of course, I'm going to choose being with the person I love every day, traveling with them, making memories with them, over living around a roster and only being together part-time. Honestly, I can't tell you how grateful I am for the life Zach and I have and continue to build together. And I'm just as grateful for you guys. Okay, I'm sure you guys have had enough of the mushy stuff. Can we just take a moment for the fact the team are unpacking everything, reassembling all our furniture, hanging up our wall art, even helping us install the new shelves we got from IKEA the other day, and putting back up our curtains. We are trying to stay out of the way so the movers can do their thing, which is kinda perfect for us to unpack the little things and install those new handles we just got. Honestly, these guys have done an amazing job. The only thing that happened was this tiny little dent on the fridge, and if that's the worst thing from a full moving day, I'd say we're winning. Zach and I still need to do one more run to Dubai and back though, as we've got a few more things to pick up. Plus, we'll be handing back the keys to the real estate agent before coming back to the mammoth task of unpacking and organizing everything, which is also kind of my favorite part.
Out in real time, soak up every good time, every moment with you, 'cause you showed up and turned it all around. We've got it so good, right down to the letter.
So, our building doesn't actually have central gas, meaning every apartment needs separate gas bottles like this. Being completely honest, this freaks us both out for quite a few reasons, but mostly because it's so close to where we sleep. So it lasted a total of 2 weeks before we decided to swap to electric. We also didn't change the bathroom as much as we were thinking, as it was going to cost us way more than we wanted to pull the bath out to make it a standing shower, then re-tile the whole room. Personally, I think the amount of changes we've done is perfect for what we needed. We aren't trying to sink a lot of money into this place, but we still want to make it last long term. In the end, all the renos cost us just under 20,000 dirham, which also included changing our water heater. I'm so excited to hear what you guys think of our little home because we love it and are so grateful we found this place. Even being a studio, that's all we need here. And you know, while we love to travel, we don't want to be living out of a suitcase all the time. We still want an actual base, a place that feels like home where we can reset and focus. It has taken us a while to figure out a setup that lets us stay grounded while still doing what we love. But for Zach and I, being between Bali and the UAE just makes sense. It's kind of like us combining our worlds. I was living in Dubai, Zach was based in Bali, and somehow with the season swap between these two countries, it all came together perfectly. And each place has its own meaning for us. Bali is our more creative and social place where we can eat out all the time, be close to our family in Australia, and enjoy the unique life Far East Asia offers. Whereas RAS Sheck is more of our work hub, a place we can be super focused and productive while living right near the most connected airport in the world. We probably won't be as social here as we are in Bali, but we do have a few friends that live in Dubai, so it will be interesting to see how often we head down there. But as always, thank you so much for all the love and support I get on my channel. It means the absolute world to me. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, like, or comment on this video, and I cannot wait to show you where I'm traveling to next.
Home.